Matt, you said you were here first in the private chat, so I just assumed you wanted to be on stream first.
Well, I was like, what in the world?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Oh.
Hello, Amy.
Hi.
Amy.
Hi.
Oh
How's everything? Well, now I have to play it.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Welcome, one and all, to Draw and Chat Workstream. I really just I'm what do I say, Matt? I'm done trying to. I don't know if I'm done. I don't have the bandwidth right now to chase people around and send out invites and try to collect people to do this show. So unless it's going to be something simple, maybe I'll just put Drawn and Quartered on hiatus for a while.
Or you could get somebody in charge of wrangling the cats, as you said.
And maybe you can do like a Bible study time too.
Yeah. You know what, Amy? Stop. I tried. I got one show in, and they banned my channel again.
Is it still down?
No.
That's not fair.
We got 5 verses into Genesis.
5 good verses, though. You have to admit.
I don't know if you saw that, Matt. I started Drawn and Quartered again, and I was just going to start at the beginning of the Bible. And I was going very, very slowly through Genesis. So I started with Genesis 1 and got 5 verses in to Genesis. So could take me about 200 years to get through the Bible.
Stop your channel? I mean, the stream?
Yeah, because we were talking about that which shall not be mentioned.
Oh. Starts with a V, ends with an axe.
Shh! Don't say that. They'll strike this channel.
You guys talking code nowadays. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
That's ridiculous. So, Matt and I had a wonderful. Oh, look at that! My hand is like.
Whoa! We got super.
That looks really cool.
Right? I look like
It's
some old school like effects for like radiation. There's like
no, it's like water. Your arm starts turning into water. Like starts turning
I'm Iceman. I'm frosting my drink.
Drink.
Chihiro kind of looked like that too when she was turning invisible and spirited away. That was kind of a neat effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you can see over here, my little my Ingsoc people. They're on the internet trying to delete history and rewrite it as that's what we're doing now.
They're busy at work.
Outer Limits effects. Incorrect, Robin Turner. Mr. Motion says it's good to hear your voice for the first time, Amy.
Oh, thank
Aw.
you.
Yeah, it is the first time, isn't it? Or no, wait.
Oh.
You've been here before.
Hi, DJ.
I'm not green. What is this?
It's Alphon here. Hey, everybody.
So, because I didn't wrangle, we're just going to do a draw and chat work stream. So I got work to do. Matt's got work to do. Amy?
Hi.
Amy's here for the chatting part.
Yes, I'm the chatting part. I can't figure out how to get this to stream my desktop, so I don't know if I can make it show what I'm drawing or not.
Wow, not the IT guy.
Yeah.
You hit share, right? And then you can choose which window you want to show.
Oh,
right?
is there a share button? Okay.
Yeah, it says share. And then just after you put share, you just go to share screen, and then it says share screen again, and then you can pick entire screen,
Oh,
home tab.
look at that. Link, share to your device. Oh, okay.
So if you're using, what do you use, like Clip Studio or?
I've got this little paint program. It's just called Infinite Painter. It's on my phone, and I've got like little clips when I'm doing animation. So let's see. Oh no.
Maybe you can share that.
Yeah. Oh, did that work? Oh no, that's.
But
Oh no.
Mike has to share if it does work. Mike can tell, right, Mike? If her screen shares, Do you have to make
Oh
it?
yeah, I'll see it. It'll pop up on my thing.
Oh, great. Screenshot, long screenshot. Uh, Screenshot, I guess. That can't be right. Why would I want to do just one picture? No, that can't be right. There's got to be like a desktop button, right?
Well, you're on the phone?
Yeah. Or, well, send to your.
Because I used to do the streaming on my phone too when we had Google Hangouts.
Right.
This
right.
is the riveting content.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is the tech
Maybe I should just.
aspect of the show.
My sketching is done very good anyway. Maybe I should just start and just put up little pictures once in a while as I'm working on them.
Armoron, you want to come on?
Yeah.
Armoron.
Yeah, where's Zach, by the way?
I don't know. He said he can't come on because he has to work. Well, this is a work stream. Zach.
Well, he said
There you go.
Zach. See,
How are you, Zach?
I liked it better when everybody wasn't making money. I can't do it tonight because I have to do these customs. I got you those customs, right? Yeah. Right.
See, I'm working on a custom right now.
Yeah, this draw and work stream. And a little drinking. A little drink, a little draw, a little work.
But I don't know. Should I share my work screen if I'm working on a commission? Because I don't know if someone wants.
Yeah, go for it. Because I'm not sharing mine because I'm working for somebody else.
Okay, here, let me see.
I can show you though. I'm doing a necklace.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not as cool because the green screen is making it look cooler than it is, but it's not actually animated, which that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is glowing.
Whew. All right, let's see. Let me do a little bit on that. I kind of like that. Just watching that animation and how the darks look cool. I'm gonna add that to it. All right, let's get some Cousin art up. Woo!
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
This is
There
the
you
Link
go.
Monkey custom.
Oh, I should share this in our Discord.
Well,
Or
I don't want the other guy. I think he wants to be surprised. I don't know. That's the way I was thinking. So I don't know. Hopefully he won't check it out. I don't know.
All right.
I said he asked if he wanted to see process like pics and stuff, and he's like, no, he just wants to see it, be surprised.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Guess who decided to show up?
Who's here? Nerd Wonder.
Is it working?
Hello!
Hello.
Hi.
It's the estrogen stream. We're Siege.
My video's working. I'm scared. How are you guys?
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you here.
Yay.
Still not getting the thing to stream right. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about this, Mike.
I usually go to bed early, so it's a surprise. I'm still alive.
Yeah, you don't have to stick it out for the whole thing. You can pop in and drop out as you like.
My wife loves it that there's two women on.
Oh,
It's
We're gonna override the estrogen here in a second.
How dare you? Cool party, and we're invited, and we're pretty cool. At least I think we're cool. We're cool, right?
oh yeah, definitely.
Oh fuck yeah! See,
Voice actors.
Becky says you guys sound like voice actors.
Here we go.
shit for real.
Now we're properly outnumbering the women. There we go.
Amy, we're voice actors.
Oh, cool.
Run.
That is like, dude. All we have to do is compete against Funimation. Now they're Crunchyroll, and we all know Crunchyroll voice actors are trash. So,
Oh my goodness.
make a killing.
Automatically adjust mic volume.
I like your background, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Wait, who said that? Amy or Nerd Wonder? All right, you guys are really low, or my mic's really low.
I'm
Oh.
really quiet.
Let me turn me up a little bit.
Nope, that was the opposite. Okay.
It's a kitty man.
Hi.
All right.
There's no way to stream my phone.
Alrighty then. So what's going on with everybody? Armoron, are you mic'd up or what?
Yeah.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
There he
Whoop,
is.
I nearly showed something that's a bit, yeah.
None of your naughty bits, Armoron.
No.
This is a family show.
It's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
he's here too.
Yeah. I think I accidentally did open something up. So, but yeah. It's closed. It's gone.
All right, Brett on Facebook says Crunchyroll sounds like a Taco Bell treat. Actually, it sounds like sushi. It is sushi. What am I thought?
Yeah, it's also it's a streaming site that was supposed to host like anime
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and apparently Sony bought both Crunchyroll and Funimation and fused them together.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
And they're both terrible jerks. I mean, Crunchyroll is notoriously known, and Mike, you will love this. You will love to look up High Guardian Spice.
I'm working. Do I have to?
Yeah.
No. You will find major interest into this. Let me just break this down for you. So Crunchyroll was under the practice, like everybody had the understanding that it's like you want to support animators like from Japan and cut out the middleman and like just support them instead of like just the companies. And then it's like come to Crunchyroll, buy your subscriptions, and that money goes back to the creators. So everybody's like, yeah, I love anime. I love anime so much. I'm gonna go and like support this. Well, then it was announced Crunchyroll is now going to make a new series, like their own independent work. It's like, what? That's like our own anime, like in-house. It's like, cool, they're going to be funding anime. No. They made a Tumblr cartoon.
Random
And somebody sat there, and we all just sat there. It was based on one of their webcomics, and the whole entire commercial was just stroking their egos about how cool they were and how much better they were than other people, without showing a single bit of animation.
Oh no.
And not even telling us the premise. So everybody just sat there. They're like, wait a minute. They took all the anime money and they put it on that, like all the money that people were backing and shit went to their pet project. Everybody got pissed and they were like, dude, they're not giving it to the Japanese animators. And that's when Studio Trigger came up and they were like, wait, we're supposed to get paid? And they like that up and they're like, dude, we're not getting paid jack. And they left Crunchyroll.
Oh my gosh.
That's when they started a Patreon.
Wow, there's just drama in every industry.
It is beautiful. Also, specifically, High Guardian Spice was so bad that nobody wanted to stream it on on any streaming website. Like the anime sites, no. Even the cartoon sites wouldn't stream it because everybody didn't want it. But people didn't want to support Crunchyroll, so they're like, come on, just somebody please bring it out there. I just want to hate watch it once. It is terrible. They put in a live PNG of a piece of bread in there.
What?
Into the stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, they use
I
stock.
feel like I should turn my
stock
camera off.
images
Everyone else has their cameras
for
on.
props and stuff.
And there's a stock photo. Okay, fine, I'll put it on mine. There's like people are jerks. It's once again, we don't know what we're doing. The anime. It's I mean, not even the anime. Like people are like, you're not allowed to call this anime. This is trash. This is trash at the lowest tier.
And that was Crunchyroll?
This was Crunchyroll. Yeah, they made High Guardian Spice. And then, to make matters worse, okay, so they decided to like back it up by also supporting and making independent, like to help fund anime. So they like gathered companies. Oh, this is the funniest part. Okay, I have to go back to High Guardian Spice. Okay, so Japanese animators were supposed to get this money. Not only did they spend it on their pet project, all the animators were from Korea. Japan didn't get any money.
Oh my god.
And then so there's this famous webcomic or manga series called X-Arm.
Mm-hmm.
And Crunchyroll wants to do an independent, to make it into an anime. It is so bad that people wonder which one's worse, Highgarden Spice or this. It's like CGI, but you know how Berserk, the new version of Berserk is CGI and it's like utter, like, and it's awful. Oh my gosh, this makes it look 10 times better. It makes it look like it's Oscar worthy. Like, this is bad. This is bad. Like the characters are just stock and stuff, and they're just like floating everywhere. It's like they did not have any budget, and it's really sad. Like, people are like, oh god, this is gonna ruin the manga, because the manga is apparently really good, and it made the mangaka cry. Because it was like, I'm getting yelled at, and I don't know why.
Man.
Who's yelling?
How do you find out about the news? Is it like on the anime like news sites, kind of like comic news sites?
I just word of mouth and stuff, the circles and everything. Also, I'm on Twitter, so
Level 3.
Oh, okay.
you know, I could survive on Twitter. I somehow am able to penetrate all the hatred in the world.
No, I like it. I just get all the drama.
Yeah. So that's what I know. And it also helped that I have a friend that had tried to break into the animation industry and also exposed that the group that they were making to do Highgarden Spice was a pyramid scheme. All right, so they're like, this is a women's animator group that is running the whole entire Highgarden Spice, and she goes, no, they're not. They're scam artists. Turns out, because she lives in the they sell themselves as a place to help like female animators like learn to animate and actually get industry stuff. So many girls that are not from California or New York, of course, apply there, and she was one of them because she lives in the I believe she lives in the Flyer State. And what they do is they make you pay extravagant amounts every month, and all they tell you is to believe in yourself. And that's it. That's it. Then they take your money. They're in your classes online. They don't really look at your portfolio, but what they do is invite you to special parties in California and New York, which happen to be at bars. Take all the money and they spend it on booze. They're literally scamming out a ton of girls, like young animators that like female animators that are like told by these people like, yeah, you'll never make it unless you join us, and then it's like, yeah, that's their whole entire gimmick is just stealing kids' money.
Yeah.
How
I
dare they?
learned on the internet through friendship.
It's like a lot of like some of the stuff in comic industry, you hear about stuff like that.
All of them are like that. I mean, it's all Hollywood and like corpo stuff. You know me. I'm Cyberpunk 2077 may have been a terrible game, but I love the premise. And yes, I love Johnny Silverhand. He's right. Corpo just ruined everything.
Yeah. They had some stuff like that in the game industry too for some of the independent gamers that have people like, oh, we'll help you with, get your games in studios or something like that. And I dealt with some of these people and I listened to them for a while and they were like, okay, so we'll take 30% of your revenue and we'll put your game up on Steam, which will take another 30% of your revenue. I think they wanted more than, Steam didn't want more than 30, but anyway. And like, and then we'll, promote your game. Then we'll go, our company of like distributors will go all over the world seeing all these fun like events and all these exciting like game shows every place. And I'm kind of like, and you'll be promoting our game at all those big industry shows? And the guy literally just like deer in headlights and was like, oh, yeah, I mean, I guess we could try promoting your game. Like,
Yes.
I'm like, you think so? You're not just you think you're going to take like 40% of what our game makes after Steam takes their 30%? No. We'll take our 40% before Steam takes their. Oh, okay. Before Steam takes their. And you're going to do literally nothing with it? That was our plan. Yeah. I'm like, oh, good Lord.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it is always like that. It's like they like it's like Happy Women's Awareness Month. Now buy my shit, stupid women.
Language.
It is bad.
Wait, it's actually Women's Awareness Month?
That was well. I mean, it was
International Women's Day. It was.
Women's
I know it was
whatever.
Women's Day, but I didn't even know
It
there was
Women's
such a thing.
I don't know,
as
Jack. I
women's
got mad
awareness.
at the whole entire holiday, and I started ranting yesterday because I don't like it that we have a holiday because it's a secret advantage for the corpos to come, like people to pretend that they know about us, and it's usually just a bunch of corporations or a bunch of creepy men that I think make hair dolls.
I just want to know if there is actually a Women's Awareness Month because I was not aware of it.
Yeah, it's kind of news to me. I'm pretty sure I didn't get to notice at any of
That
the
makes sense. Talk for the
secret
course.
women's clubs. I don't know.
Dorothy.
I'm pretty sure we're all just busy living our lives and pursuing our
Right.
art and taking care of those we
women.
love.
Yeah, I just don't really. I don't know. I just feel very uncomfortable when people do like Happy Women's Day, and I'm like, and then,
Yeah. See? DJ got it. Mike is celebrating by having females on stream. There you go.
yeah, I want to be on the stream.
In
It's
case you
obvious
weren't
that you're going to murder us later.
Happy
Okay.
Women's Awareness. Ah.
Everybody that goes over the top with these things either molests a girl or murders them. I mean, look at Blizzard. Look at a bunch of comic book companies. Come on, guys. Let's think about this long and hard every time. Blizzard. Let's celebrate women by causing one to commit suicide.
Whoa. That went dark real quick.
It happened.
Yeah, it's true. Like a lot of the guys that they end up, they're like male feminists. They consider themselves, and they're really championing women online. A lot of them are arrested
Yeah,
for
they're creeps.
assaulting women.
They're just
Yeah.
creeps.
They're usually either they're like wannabe rapists or they're pedophiles.
Mm.
Usually, if you hate anime, it's a sign of being a pedophile.
I'm happy to celebrate women because women are God's design of perfection. I just figured this out today.
You're not allowed to say that ever in my presence
Why?
because I don't like that. I like us to men and women should be.
Hey!
No,
It is
we're
Women's
looking-
Awareness Day or something.
Or
I
something.
gotta.
so much.
I just need everyone to be aware here.
Being so mean to me.
So, in case you've never met a woman, I just want everyone to know they're out there. Be aware. This is a message for Women's Awareness Day.
If you've ever met one in person, they're great people.
Be aware
Hmm.
that they exist.
Not be wary, although that in some cases is accurate also. But just saying, be aware. Be very aware.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, wasn't it International Women's Day, or is that a different day?
It
Yeah, it was on
that
Monday or
day.
something.
It was like that, and I got mad at it. And
Front
all
page
I
news
saw,
on the newspaper.
all I know is that people are boycotting Disney now.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something
But they
about a law.
just did the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing.
They're boycotting it because of a law that passed in Florida. I have to investigate further because, according to them, that supposedly Disney donated to the law. The law is very and so it's like, okay, well, I
Donated
don't
to
know
what?
yeah, or something. Because
Hold on. I need to introduce somebody. In celebration of Awareness to Women's Awareness Day, the Jerkmonger. Hello, Elliot. Hey, if your
What they
camera's
gotta
on,
do-
I'll put mine back on.
What I gotta do with the women's?
We're celebrating the awareness of Women's Awareness Day because I was not aware there was such a thing as Women's Awareness Day, and so today we're celebrating awareness of the awareness of Women's Day.
Hey,
I'm just concerned about awareness. I don't know what you're talking about.
you have to be
Yeah.
aware.
Very aware.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
At some point, your awareness has to start before you can kind of spiral up into the level of awareness you need to have. And at some point, you might figure out where to direct that to. But you have to start by being aware of awareness.
Also, it being the year 2022, we also have to be aware that men are also women now.
Oh,
I mean, honestly, at least we're all equal now.
this is
So
really
just aware of all people.
deep.
Yeah, it's deep.
Wait, you're just gonna lump women in with all people? That's
All
not
the people.
that's not elevating the women to the awareness.
Well, then what are people if not male and female? What?
Whoa.
What?
Let's not be judgmental. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm offended.
I guess it does need a lot of contemplation. They
I
need to
think
give
you
it a home
just
run.
offended a third of the population. I'm not sure which third,
Which third? I couldn't tell you.
but some third out there.
Jeff Possett's stream going down in 5, 4, 3. But I say, I don't know what you're talking about. No one knows what we're saying.
I don't know anything that I say. I just spout words and things happen.
We just said words.
Well, you clearly need to be more aware of your words. We need a word awareness day.
I'm
Sure.
unaware.
Grammar
of
Awareness Day.
Grammar awareness day. Thank you, Armaron.
I think
Oh
we
shit!
already
My
have.
art's on the stream. Wow.
Sheldon says, aware where you can sell your wares, wearing wiring ways.
Oh, that's true. Your Where's Awareness Day?
He must be ambidextrous.
Sheldon, you're amazing. As long as you're not that one Sheldon.
All right. Andrew Hayes gives it a shot. With Women's Awareness Day, we became aware of women, not the men who think they are women and keep beating all the real women at women's sports. Oh.
Wait. What if being aware of where women stay, does that mean that there's where women? Is there a bunch of
Where women?
werewolves that are turning
Is
into
a
women?
werewoman a man who becomes a woman?
Is it a
when the full moon is out?
werewolf that turns into a chick?
That's it. That's it. It's a new costume for Halloween.
Elliot, start drinking.
The night of full moon, werewolf turns into
We're gonna run this
werewolf.
stream right into the ground.
Where?
I have some
Yeah.
extra peanut butter whiskey. I don't know.
Ooh, I've got a peanut butter espresso.
Let's go.
Peanut butter espresso?
Not
That's
a
not
butter
exactly-
espresso.
That's not exactly the drink I was thinking, but yeah, sure.
Rhaegar
pretty
says that male to female athletes are werewomen. That was Rhaegar. That wasn't me saying that.
That was pretty
YouTube,
good.
YouTube Ink Sock people.
That
That
was
was
pretty good.
Rhaegar.
Like,
So if you want to ban anyone, ban Rhaegar.
That's so nice.
The heck?
Is everyone okay?
Becky likes the drawing on the screen.
What, really?
oh,
Nice
it is a
wheel.
nice drawing. I like that.
Oh,
She loves everything cute.
Who's doing that?
Adorable.
oh, thank you.
Just want to hug it.
Aw. It's a character for my comic I'm gonna be releasing soon.
There's no money in comics.
Matt, buy me a copy.
Okay.
Yay! That was easy.
Mission accomplished.
It'll be
I believe we've created something new with werewomen tonight. So Rhaegar is going to be using that from now
This
on.
is the Werewoman stream on the night of the
Werewoman
full
stream.
moon. Once every month, a bunch of random girls just magically come to your stream, and we just draw cute things, and we speak in squeaky voices. And then somebody gets to be a VTuber, and then you just get flooded with. It's fine, Mike, because then you get flooded with a ton of money. Because that's what dudes do on Twitch all the time. Like a chick goes in and we go hi, and the money just splurts out. I don't understand it, but this is the economics of pottery.
I just appropriated your name, nerd.
It's okay.
I think that's a great idea.
You son of a tongue. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad.
Frankenwomen. Men. Juan Soto says Frankenwomen. Men turn into women by cutting. I'm not gonna finish that.
What? That sounds odd. Oh. This is
DJ Peterson says werewoman is now my new gender. We have created the 666th gender, werewomen.
It's okay. It's okay. It's we're all in this together.
I'm just gonna say it again. Women. I'm not even gonna explain myself. Matt knows what I'm talking about. Women are God's perfection.
Mhm.
There it
In
is.
appreciation
Thank you.
of
That's sweet.
Women's Independence Day. What is this again?
I don't know.
He doesn't even know.
I don't even want to say it anymore. I blinked it out of my head ever since the beginning. And then you called me we're a nerd, we're a woman thing, and Taco Bell or something.
Where is the woman?
Oh my gosh, I turned off my tablet. Son of a bitch. Oh, no.
We're women. We're woman. Is that a wolf that turns into a woman? No, it's a man that turns into a woman when the full moon is out.
I thought
Jeez.
it was where a werewolf turns into.
There you go. Jordan's got it. It's Women's Independence Day. Woo!
What are we independent from?
Thought.
Thought?
Man.
Yes, the thoughts are evil. Are we gonna fight the thoughts?
Whoa.
Independence
Whoa.
Day. Is that the day they gained freedom from the kitchen?
Cool.
I hope not. Who's gonna cook the food?
Wow. Not me. That's stupid. Of course I could.
Look, man. If women
I
stop
gotta go wash
cooking,
dishes soon.
oh, there's gonna be a lot of hungry people out there. That's all I'm saying.
I'm washing dishes soon, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You ever notice that? Hey, Matt, you putting on any weight since you got married?
Maybe some more muscle.
Sure. Right.
Yeah, I've been working out, you know.
While he's eating a taco.
Taco is made out of meat, so that adds muscle.
I hear the sound of taco.
You're half right. It's actually a salad, but it's like an avocado guacamole taco salad. So
That sounds wonderful.
see,
My beautiful and talented wife made us salmon, rice, and broccoli for dinner. It was
That
quite
sounds delicious.
was delicious. I tell you what.
I hope you said thank you.
Of course, I said thank you. What kind of a man do you think I am?
I'm a man.
But sometimes
Well,
it's
She also brought me this drink. I'll have you know.
that's nice of
What
her.
a woman!
oh, can I show you real quick? I don't want to take off Nerd. Is it Nerd?
No,
Wonder?
you have to take me off. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause Becky-
Hold on. One subtitle says, "Where women are hairy women." Well,
Becky's inspired by
Harry Potter?
Turns out.
Here's Becky's. She wanted me to show some of her drawing.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, that's cool.
you drew those?
Oh my gosh, that's so
Whose
cute.
is that?
It's
Becky.
Becky's.
No way.
Oh, I love it.
Crap.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
She likes this. Is her comic characters that she did. It's kind of based off her brothers. And then her
Aw.
claim sale. She had a claim sale on Instagram, so she's selling some stuff. So she did
What's a claim sale?
It's basically you post up different things like on Instagram, and then whoever says claim first gets the item, and they
Wait, it's dips? It's the new form of dips?
kind of like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah. It's like first come, first serve.
That is
Yeah.
so cool.
So she's selling. She got rid of a lot of stuff, sold some things.
Mhm.
That looks great.
Awesome.
Yeah, she
Thank
wanted me to
you.
show off. She does it traditional, but I'm telling her to get more into the digital as well because you got to learn how to do that. So, but she's watching you guys draw. We're watching Nerd Wonder. She likes your drawings a lot.
Yeah.
I wanted to draw on a certain stuff, but I can't draw the body right, so I'm gonna
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I like the way it was looking. People love watching the process.
I think it's just delicious that Matt's is toting digital when he just like did it 2 weeks ago.
Hey, I've been doing it. I was doing it for a while, but the only reason I stopped is because my computer broke down.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then I'm like, I don't need no stinking computer.
Wait, man. Traditional only, ever.
That's what I was doing, and then I realized I need a computer.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I was kidding with you.
But you know what? I still love traditional. I mean,
Traditional is great.
I do too. I've been filling up my sketchbook recently, working on my sketchbook.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you were always talking about buying new pens and pencils, and
Yeah, I still enjoy it. I kid, man. I kid. you kidding? I can't live without my pencils. I need my pencils.
We could show Nerd Wonder again. Let's show, or Amy, did you get yours going? I don't know if she got her screen going.
How do I see
Oh,
this?
is she still here?
What, Amy?
Oh,
Oh no, Amy's gone.
Amy's gone.
there she is. She blipped out. I blipped her back in.
Amy's back.
And Gary's here too.
Wow.
What
Good Hoover.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Gary.
Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Gary Puckett.
Gary Shipman.
Titan Mouse artist.
What's
Look
up,
at-
people?
What's up? It's International Werewomen's Day, bro.
I'm drawing
yeah.
a werewolf lady to celebrate.
Woo!
Is it really werewomen or just women?
I think it's werewolves.
I have no idea.
Let's see the
We were
werewolf.
somewhere and
It's
my
Mike
wife-
being wacky.
My wife told me, "Did you?"
I
Excuse
hope
me?
nobody gets mad at me for butchering a holiday.
How dare you?
But it's okay.
Go bites you can.
Duplicate. Flip horizontal.
I don't want you to go fast.
So, hey, what's up, Gary?
Well, a lot actually is up.
Tell
Some
us.
not much.
I'm gonna do a fun pencil.
There's a-
Because if I pull off the pencil,
I got the color edition. Finally got Titan #1 colored.
ooh,
There it is.
Oh, nice.
oh, that's looking sharp.
Oh, that's awesome,
Let's
Gary.
go, Gary.
It's a cute little rat. It's a rat.
And I got somebody working on issue 2 to color that, and he's really good. So I did the first one, but I'm gonna have somebody else do the rest because I realized I haven't drawn any comic stuff since
Oh,
a long time because I've been coloring and stuff. So yeah, that's
You
what's
should
up.
do it professionally.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
get a job, Gary.
That's a great idea.
Also, it's the 25th anniversary of Packins Land.
Wow.
25 years ago this year. So I got a special
Became a
commemorative full color issue for Packins Land going on at Indiegogo as well. So I got a lot of things going on, and that's what's going on. How about you?
I discovered the geometric perfection of women today.
wait,
Yes.
geometric now?
Math?
It's mathematical.
Math?
Ah,
I'm telling you. Matt understands. Tell him.
it's mathematical. Like Adventure Time.
Yeah, Mike explained it to me over a bowl of pup
That's right. That's correct.
with charts and everything.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm making something right now. I'm making it. You'll understand. So we've got symmetry. We've got. Hold on a second. I need to merge these two. So, what are the geometrical shapes of beauty, Elliot?
Circles, ovals.
Beauty, not just random shapes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's
Triangles.
Triangle.
Elden Ring and
Wait,
Dark Souls and Pokemon.
Lord.
Wow. Okay, that's
Specifically
none,
Dark Souls.
none of that.
That's true.
None of that is accurate.
No, Dark Souls is amazing. It's the true beauty of everything. Ubisoft is just jealous that it can't
No.
be as pretty.
I'm just. Hold on a second. Share. JPEG. Discord. Where should I share this? Blacklist Universe? General. Post. All right. I'm going to share this. Should I share it? Matt, you're the only one who knows.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Okay, you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do
We're
it.
all gonna die.
So, if you've ever learned stuff like in art school and whatnot, you learn that their geometric perfection is in symmetry, in triangles, and in the golden ratio. Right? Has anybody heard that? Elliot, you should
Yeah,
know
I've
that.
heard that.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? All right. Well, the female form is built from the golden ratio, triangles, and symmetry.
Look at those hips and those boobies.
Huh.
Blew your mind, didn't it?
That's pretty cool.
You said boobies.
The hourglass. Classic.
It's not an hourglass. It's two triangles.
Actually, you know what? The hourglass, if you flip it upside down, you get a dude.
If you flip an hourglass upside down, it's an hourglass. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well, okay. So the proportions of an hourglass, and specifically in art, is that there's a slimmer top and a heavier bottom for girls, but you flip it upside down for dudes. So it's a
No, an
heavier
hourglass
top and
is the
slimmer
same on the
butt.
top and the bottom. That's what.
Well, yeah, that's the object one, but in the art ratio, it's not.
But can I get some heads exploding here? Look at this. I figured this out this morning. I'm
You
freaking.
have to
Yours is
zoom out,
pretty.
Mike.
Oh.
Like, give me an overall view. Can you zoom out more?
Uh,
It's basically his torso. It's kind of like the Venus of Willendorf, but
that's as good as I can get.
there you go. See? Now you can see a little better.
You're gonna get in trouble for drawing boobies.
It's not. It's the golden ratio.
That's the shape. Yeah, the ratio. Yeah. All he did was put the charts together, right?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't show me this at the lunch. You just showed me like the one shape.
I showed you the golden ratio image.
Yeah.
My innocent eyes, says Rhaegar. Keep it PG. Could it get less PG? I mean, more PG than this? I mean, come on. Gary, what are your thoughts? Gary's
Gary,
muted.
I have no thoughts.
You blinded him. This is supposed to be a nice
I'm just drawing.
Christian server.
Who is that talking?
Spoiled it. It's me.
God is an artist.
Who all is here? I heard Elliot.
Yeah.
Nerd Wonder, Matt Cosson, Elliot, Armoron, and Amy.
I'm never here until now. Now you regret it.
Complex geometry.
Blinding me with science.
You just revolutionized high school geometry. You blinded him with science.
I mean,
All right, fine. Nobody.
I think it's great, Mike. That's awesome.
It's flabbergasting. Honestly, I think I've just revolutionized the world.
But that wasn't told to you. You came up with that on your own.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, my bad. I thought you got that from somewhere else. I was like, oh yeah.
No.
Oh my god. Oh, what's up? Michael invented something. Oh, okay.
there you go. You got it.
Thanks, Elliot.
I was trying to, work it in,
Yeah. All right. Tell us what you're working on, Elliot.
I'm on a page of Doom Kicker. I just need to remember what Hank looks like sometimes, but
How far along are you on that?
I'm not far enough, but I'm about to kick it into high gear, so get ready.
So pretty.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'd like to point out Jordan saying that he thinks it's very astute, actually. Thank you, Jordan.
It is astute. I'll show you.
And acute.
I think that's drop dead gorgeous.
Andrew says, Blacklist Universe, is there one of those for the male form, Mike? No, proving that God is a man.
How does that prove that God's a man?
Because he created woman after he created man.
So you had the separate blueprint or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, because women, obviously, they're geometrically perfect. Men are just men.
Men are just lame.
No,
We're
you're
No.
not.
ugly.
How come there isn't a men's appreciation day?
There is.
That's every
We all
day,
know what
bro.
happens.
Is that because of the patriarchy?
Yeah.
If you go on Twitter on the Men's Appreciation Day, nothing good happens. But I do try and fight for respect on that day. And that's why I said we cannot have a Women's Day until we respect the men.
Aw.
If we don't respect the men on their holiday, we don't deserve a holiday either. 'Cause
What if
we
I don't respect myself at all?
You need to start respecting yourself.
I'm
Because
such
I
a loser.
appreciate you and I believe in you.
Well, God sent his son to you.
And the world wouldn't be as great as it is without you.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Absolutely.
I
Oh,
am
that-
too. I'm glad we're all here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hands across America.
Friendship will save the day.
We're a bunch of Care Bears.
By the power of heart.
No, I'm not that lame. You know what? That's what the main character of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 always says. We'll do it together with the power of friendship, because, it's anime. And
Yeah.
according to anime, friendship is not just like a metaphorical thing to show unitedness. No, it's apparently a power source that can bring back the dead, defeat ultimate evil, power up giant robots. It's like, dude, we need to start harnessing.
Wait,
friends.
I thought the ultimate evil were werewomen.
No, it always changes every season.
Mm.
Every season it changes.
Every
Jay
season
says,
it changes.
It's because he said, let's create man in our own image. God identifies as father, so it makes sense. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
If you're
saying,
God, you create man, and then you're like, you know what? We need something better than this. Zach says he can't get his StreamYards to work with the new mic. Womp womp. Figure it out, Zach. Get in here.
Yeah,
I
Zach.
can't get the
Elrod points out that as long as lonely men have wallets, every day is Women's Appreciation Day.
Ugh, gross. Guys need us.
There are many websites dedicated to Women's Appreciation Day every day. Ugh.
Guys are so gross. Don't say wholesome at all.
Jeff says Zach doesn't say much anyways. Aw. But he's such a soft and warm presence here.
Well,
No? Okay.
I mean, I would be glad if he came on. And he's hopefully having more luck with the StreamYard than I am.
Hey, you're here. He's not.
You're right. That's right. Well,
You are having
I'm
more
here.
luck.
Oh my
More
gosh, poor
success,
Zach.
anyways. All right, let's see what's going on here. Zach. Hey, I need to make like necklaces that with pendants and stuff that dudes would wear. What do you guys think? I already
Now-
have a cross and a soul.
Chris Chan wore a medallion.
pendants.
Physical or artwork?
Well, it's for artwork, but
Okay. All right. So I'm like,
I don't literally have to make them.
Well, dudes usually the most I know of necklaces and stuff are chains and ones with the cross on it.
Yeah, I already did the cross.
Um.
I did the Bitcoin.
Oh, you want to know what?
Well, I can do Ethereum.
Sometimes dudes, especially like people that are more active and so forth, usually keep like a special lucky trinket on their neck. Sometimes it could be like a shark's tooth, or maybe like a name
Shark's
tag
tooth, there
or
you go.
something,
I feel like they're
or like a cool bottle cap.
Shark bait.
bottle. A bottle cap. I feel like I saw like one that looked like a dollar sign once before. And
Yeah, that's a chain.
oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a chain. It's like there's the time MC Hammer had a giant clock.
Yeah, I saw a Ninja Turtle action
That's not
figure that had a
MC Hammer.
giant
That's
clock in it.
That was Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. Yeah.
Wait,
Flavor
a Ninja Turtle what? Are we sure it's not Vanilla Ice then? Doesn't Vanilla Ice have special stuff with turtles?
Wait, what?
That would be amazing.
Speaking of, Common America now has a Vanilla Ice cover.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What?
Common America has a special edition cover featuring Vanilla Ice.
Serious?
Yep.
Does he know?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Is that
Yeah.
a modern
It-
cover?
It's real. Yeah, it's a variant cover. There's a variant cover of the new Common America that has Vanilla Ice on it. With Common America. And it's a thing, and they sell the merch now, not only for the new indie Kickstarter, but also I heard that they're going to be starting to sell it at when Vanilla Ice sells merch later on. So there is Vanilla
Well, he's
Ice.
from Austin. Rob Van Winkle. He lives in Austin, doesn't he? Or Vanilla Ice. Doesn't he live in Austin?
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Does he? I mean, a lot of people do.
I saw him in San Antonio at a show. I can't remember which show.
I do a lot of
San Antonio, Alamo City Comic Con.
I think you're right then. Yeah. But yeah, there's so if you guys are ever interested, if you're a big fan of Vanilla Ice, I guess that could be a good cover.
Hey, ding, 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 ding. You want me to pick that up for you, Elliot?
Huh?
You want me to pick that up for you? The
What's that?
Vanilla Ice cover for Common America.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that is about. But sure. Vanilla Ice.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yes,
You're
sir.
welcome. I like saying random things.
Well, sounds really cool.
Yeah, I really like that comic, so I like bringing it up, especially because we're talking about comics. And I don't know. I like talking about things I like.
Anybody see the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer today?
Oh, no, I haven't.
No?
Is that a series or is that a movie that's coming out?
It's a series, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ewan McGregor. And they even got the same guy who played in the prequels, played Uncle Ben's in it.
Yeah. Because what the hell else is he going to do, right?
Well, here's the thing.
Are they
People
going
love
to picture
continuity.
Obi-Wan Kenobi in it?
True. Wait, what?
Are they going to butcher Obi-Wan Kenobi in it?
What?
You like Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great, but I just worry. I didn't really like their sequels.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This one, the trailer at least looked cool. I only had.
Oh, I didn't like the prequels.
Well, I didn't like one thing about the new trailer, but I won't say it.
I just imagined that, Ewan McGregor being directed as Obi-Wan Kenobi by anyone other than George Lucas is going to be better than the prequels.
I don't know about that.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty
But
sure.
then we got what we now got. There's like a joke somewhere that it's like we should have apologized to George Lucas. Now look what we got. There's another joke out there where it's like it's Anakin talking to Rey and being like, "It's okay. There'll be another sequel, and then people are gonna regret it. That's gonna be even worse. People are gonna regret it again." I was like, dude.
Maybe.
Because it's true. Nah, but the sequel looks, or the Obi-Wan trailer looks good. There's stuff that people will complain about, I'm sure.
Sure.
I don't really care.
Does it take place on Tatooine, I guess, then? Back
Yeah.
that bit?
A lot of it.
Well, it doesn't have to. He can still travel, can't he?
Oh yeah,
Well,
there's
he went
other
there
ways.
to, I think in the comics or something. Then again, it's the comics and they made them uncanon. But he stayed there to watch Luke to make sure that Luke didn't die.
Right.
And I think it was the reason he never went close to Luke was as well his uncle Ben didn't like him going near him because he's like, you messed up my brother.
Mm.
I don't want you anywhere near him. I'm messing him up.
My
So-
brother. Wait, Owen was.
Is Anakin's brother?
Yeah,
that right?
brother.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so they met. Okay, so it turns out that Owen's dad or whatever, like their dad met Anakin's mom and stuff, and he bought her and set her free, and they got married or whatever, and they started a little oyster farm, and then the Sand People came and killed her, and the dad got his legs like ripped apart. But before then, they had a son together, and the son got married, and he lived, and him and his wife lived together on their farm. And then when Anakin comes, he like introduces himself. It's like, I guess you could kind of think of me as your half brother.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to bounce.
Oh,
You just got here, Gary.
I know. Now I have to bounce.
He has to go on a mission.
Well, don't hit your head on the ceiling, bro.
No.
Boing.
I'm not as tall as Doug.
That's true. All right, Holmes. Thanks for popping in.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Peace.
good night.
Thank you for
Bye.
joining us.
God bless you.
Good night. We love you.
Rhaegar says Gary said like 2 sentences. Yeah.
He doesn't need
At
to
least
say
he was
much.
here.
I think it was.
Nice.
I think it was all that golden symmetry stuff.
But then
Well,
he
I
had
don't know what to tell you, man. It was my revelation today. So I had to share it.
There you go. Not every day you discover a cool mathematical formula.
That's right.
For
I feel like
hotness.
Einstein.
Or Doc Brown.
Or Doc Brown. Great. Totally lovely. All right. Doc Brown. Not really where I was going, but that's fine. That works. That works too.
Oh, that's pretty good. You made a time machine.
Yeah. Great. What does he say? Great Scott or Great Caesar's Ghost?
Great. Great Scott. I always says that a lot.
He says great Scott.
Mm.
Marty says that's heavy.
Yeah, Marty says that's heavy. What's heavy?
That's heavy. Hey, that's heavy.
Why do you keep saying that? Are things heavier in the future?
There's something wrong with Earth's gravitational pull in the future.
That's it. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
beat me.
everything's heavy? Yeah.
So what else is new out in the nerdy sphere?
Any?
I heard you said that Batman was good, right?
Oh yeah. Anybody else see Batman besides me?
No, I'm waiting for the Sonic movie.
There's another one?
So you're not going to see anything
it's-
but the Sonic movie until
Yep.
the Sonic movie comes out?
Idris Elba will be in the Sonic movie as Knuckles.
Wait, we have Knuckles in the Sonic movie? I figured there was
Okay,
going to be Tails.
Yeah, okay. So it's Sonic 2, and the prequel to Sonic 2 in the video games was Sonic and Knuckles. It technically isn't the third game, it's still part of the second game. So he's going to be in this one, hinting that the next one will be the Sonic CD game, which will have Metal Sonic and Amy. Listen, I know the ancient Sonic lore, okay?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
So Idris Elba will be playing Knuckles, and of course, just like in the series or whatever, in the main series, he's like he's naive as hell, and he gets tricked by Eggman to joining him by saying
Multiple times.
all the time. Like he's like
DJ says, and it's a Sonic the Hedgehog stream.
he's all like
If you mention Sonic the Hedgehog, it is now
I can't wait. Okay, everybody's hoping because there's that crazy hobo guy who saw Sonic first in the town, and he was all like, "I swear, I've seen him," and he draws this picture to try and show to people, and it's the Sonic.
The Sonic.
Yeah, it's the Sonic. The Sonic picture.
The Blue Devil.
People want the next picture, like people are hoping that he's the first one to see Knuckles, and that his picture will be Ugandan Knuckles.
Has to be.
It needs to
You
be.
sound way too excited about this.
Okay, you don't understand the cool
It's such a good drawing
of Sonic. What?
Well Red said I thought it was pretty good, but I have some complaints. Probably not talking about Sonic.
Listen, Sonic.
Well Red, I sent you the link if you want to jump in.
Dude, Tails is in the next one too, so don't worry, he's there too. But the coolest thing is Knuckles is gonna be there, and that's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, I like the Sonic movie. I like the first one. It had Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. I wasn't sure, but he did a good job. So you want to know what? Yeah, I was
It was
like,
good. I just still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
You
No.
have children. How have you not seen it?
I don't know. They play video games all the time.
Dude, Sonic is a video game.
Okay.
I don't play that one.
Oh no.
Welcome to the stream, well-read user.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
How are you all tonight?
Very well.
How are you?
Thank you for inviting me, Mike. I appreciate it.
Got it, buddy.
Hey, thank you for coming. So, what's your opinion on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
I like the first one.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Are you
Yeah.
excited for the second?
It was a great time. Yeah, my kids can't wait to see it, so we're definitely going to watch it.
Oh, that's
Can't wait.
awesome.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be a good one. I'm hoping. Like
I
it's
did-
the
I did like the Batman, though, and I'm sure Mike has opinions on that, too, if he
Yeah.
wanted to share.
I liked the Batman quite a bit. It's my favorite Batman movie now.
It is, really? Okay.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's
indeed.
high praise because we've had a lot of Batman movies.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Knight Rises was my favorite before now, and then the first Nolan Batman movie. Wait, which one's the first one?
Begins.
Batman Begins. Batman Begins. Yeah, that was my second favorite. Was never a fan of the 89 one. 89. That whole series was
The Tim Burton one with all the Hot Topic junk.
yeah, was never a
Hmm.
fan of that
I
entire.
What about
wasn't
Bat
either. You
Nipples?
didn't notice my insults. I don't like Tim Burton.
Actually, even, out of all those, yeah, the Val Kilmer one was my favorite, but that's because I'm a huge Val Kilmer fan.
Kilmer was a good Batman.
Yeah.
I admit.
George Clooney was my least favorite, and yeah, I
Least
thought
favorite Batman or of the movies or
no, of the
both?
movies. Yeah, he was my
Ah.
favorite, least favorite Batman. And
So what did you like about this one? How is this now your favorite?
I just thought it was such a well-crafted movie, and I think Batman. It took Batman all the way back to its roots, where it's supposed to be sort of a borderline horror comic, right? Batman's supposed to be dark, brooding, scary, and even though, for those who haven't seen it, there's a story arc here, so it's not. The next movie, he'll probably be a slightly different character, or at least transitioning to a different. Well, let's not use that word. He's not a werewoman, but it's the story arc here. I think starts at a good place for the beginning of the character, because it's like Batman Year 2. He's still in vengeance mode, right? He's not in hero mode yet. He's just in vengeance mode. But that's the story arc. That's the hero's journey story of the movie.
So not just making him a rage character, but giving him something to overcome.
Right. That is the thing. Yeah. And then at the end, when, well, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, because it's I think everyone should go see it. It's really great.
Well, that's why I'm doing a spoiler discussion, because the end is the part I have the biggest issue with. I felt like the movie wrapped up much sooner than it actually did. And honestly, I feel like the end might have been filmed after COVID because they shut down for like a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like COVID happened. They stopped production. Robert Pattinson went into a hotel, locked himself up, gained a bunch of weight, refused to work out, came back on set, had an affair with Zoe Kravitz, like fought with Matt Reeves. It was just a big mess when
Really?
they
I wonder
started
what,
shooting
like,
again.
that's weird. I wonder what happened to him.
I mean, he never really embraced the character. I think he wanted to do like a emo kind of Batman. He didn't want him to be muscular. Like the opening part of the movie kind of feels a bit more like that. You don't really see him in the suit. You see him wearing attire that's more, I don't know, more street than you've ever seen Batman really dressed before. So it's just
All I
it's
know,
different mood
all
completely.
I know is the woman that played Catwoman called him a loser or something on television when he was talking about Final Fantasy VII. And she was
Mm.
like, this is a stupid video game or something. And everybody's like, what a bitch. Yeah, because he's talking about what he feels is true love and stuff. And he was like, as a kid, I learned true love when I played Final Fantasy VII. Because you can't choose from between the two girls. And they're both wonderful people. And he's like going through their emotions and stuff. And then she's like, she's so disinterested. And then he tries to explain it to her by like, Ares. Ares is like the healer. And he actually goes and says, well, it depends on what version you play. So he's like a super mega nerd for Final Fantasy VII because he's all like, her name changes depending on what region you get her in. And then he starts explaining about like, she's the healer. And then she's like, of course she's the healer. And he goes, and then you get Tifa and she's like a badass. And she's really cool. And it's like, he's like, she's the fighty type. Oh, of course, the fighty sort. It's like, lighten up, woman. Every girl loves Final Fantasy VII.
Oh
Every
yeah.
girl cried.
Burn.
Like everybody was so sad when he lost the girl, one of the girls. Like, okay, that's the whole entire thing. I'm sorry you hate men or something. I'm sorry you hate fun. Go away. Nobody likes you. I won't want to. You're dumb.
Yeah, she seems kind of uptight, doesn't she? Like she was raised in a lot of privilege.
Yeah.
Well,
How dare you mock Final Fantasy? Dude, if you mock Final Fantasy, you are not of culture.
Your father is Lenny Kravitz. Your stepdad is freaking Jason Momoa, and your mom is Claire Huxtable, or not Claire, Denise
Yeah.
Huxtable. It's like
She's got a shelter in her shelter.
Your reality is not real. That's
yeah.
I'll probably wait to see that movie. I don't think I want to see it in the theater.
Play Final Fantasy VII. It's not even my favorite, but
It's worth seeing in the theater. It is a good movie. Mike's right. Like it's a character study more than any of the other ones were. It's Long Halloween, so like it is more of a detective story. That's where I felt like it wrapped up once that story arc kind of had found its climax. So
so you think once he was arrested, they should have wrapped it?
Yeah, well, and especially that final scene, like that was so amazing, where the Riddler was like revealing him, to his face, and I was like, this needs to go to its logical conclusion, and then they just, take a left all of a sudden and just leave that, and I'm like, oh, you really missed an opportunity there. That had so much emotional impact. It felt like a great moment, and they totally copped out. So, yeah.
I'll leave. I'll let you guys enjoy it.
Is it true? Is it true that there was some guy on the internet, nobody knew if it was true or not because it's current year, that somebody said that Catwoman says something about white male privilege to Bruce.
Yeah,
there's one line.
That was totally in character.
Mom.
It was totally in the moment, and it was totally in character. And I'm telling you, if you had a black woman raised in what's obviously a freaking Democrat-controlled like worse than Detroit kind of city,
Mm.
raised in foster care. If you don't think she's going to say something along those lines when she's having this particular discussion, that would be fantasy.
Okay.
You can't
Yeah, I
pretend like you can't have a movie where those people just don't exist. They're freaking half the population.
I think nowadays expecting entertainment to be 100% woke free is just not realistic. So if that's the worst that we're going to get in the movie, then it's really easy to ignore and still enjoy the rest of the movie.
Yeah. And I just
so
thought it was, I mean, it's not like you had, you know, I just think it fit the character and her circumstances. And she was even condemning her own father, right? Because all of this bad stuff that happened to her has happened through this system and through the lens of her background, which they explain in the movie. And I think it works.
Meh.
Rhaegar says that's not half the population. Half the population thinks there's white privilege, Rhaegar. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Meh.
I don't know if you noticed the potato in the White House, but there's a reason.
That's political. I'm sorry.
look at my co-host in the chat. Like, this is the kind of show I have. My co-host wants me gone. Mobile Force Booster. I do the reviews with him.
Okay. Gotta get a little bit closer.
No, I don't have any problem with stories where there's both you know,
Both sides.
political perspectives being expressed, and you know, that just the very fight for truth and justice or whatever is a very is a more conservative angle. So it's like heroes are a conservative thing, you know.
Is that
Yeah.
why they started
The left,
saying that
the left tries to tear down heroes. That's the whole point.
Then why do
that
they
why
keep
they
making
started-
movies about them?
Money.
They suck. Keep your Batman.
I like this new Spider-Man. I thought that was really a lot of
I
fun.
haven't seen it yet. I hear
Did you-
great things about it. But I
There's a
still haven't seen
rumor.
it. My kids saw it.
Enjoyable.
Okay, so they already hooked up because of how well that movie did. They're going to do one more movie with Andrew Garfield. They're going to finish up his saga, and then they're going to do a sequel story to Toby's. And the rumor has it, Toby's is going to have Spider-Girl in it, Mayday Parker.
Spider Girl?
Oh, that would
Yeah,
be
you don't know
great.
the
May?
MC2?
May Parker?
Mayday Parker, which is okay. So canonically, and this is taking place after the 90s Spider-Man, it was made by Tom DeFalco. He ended up making a series called the MC2, which was kind of like a future universe, like set like 20 years in the future. And it started with a what if, and it was, what if Peter and MJ didn't lose the baby?
Yeah.
And
Wait,
the
what?
baby grew up to being Mayday Parker, and it got so popular, they ended up making another series, and they made this alternate universe called the MC2 to revolve around it. And
Yeah, Tom
was
DeFalco wrote all of it.
yeah, and Spider-Girl is the longest-running female heroine comic ever within Marvel. It ran for over 100 issues without cancellation or reboot.
Oh wow.
And they tried to forcibly cancel it several times. The thing was, during that time, they wanted to compete against DC, and DC was doing like what was it, like they were doing an alternate universe kind of comic series that was like really dark and gritty, and they wanted to do that, but Tom DeFalco was like, I just want to do fun shit. And they all got mad at him because it's like, no, Spider-Girl's supposed to be like dark and edgy, and it's like, I don't want to do edgy, I just want to do fun shit. And he did, and it was great. So yeah, Spider-Girl is supposed to be the continuation of Spider-Man. Like, it's his daughter, and she learns like after some time, like when she's a teenager, she starts inheriting his powers, and that's when she learns that her father was Spider-Man, and she steals her Uncle Ben's suit, Ben Reilly. She takes his Spider-Man suit and assists her father against the new Green Goblin, who is Normie Osborn. And so it's like a continuation throughout the saga.
Yeah, it was a great book. I had all the issues. I collect all of it. I had them.
So good.
I don't have them anymore, but it was fantastic.
Yeah, DeFalco knew how to write a really good predecessor character, and people always compliment him about it. Like, there's differences between their strengths and weaknesses. he always showed like the differences between Spider-Girl and Spider-Man. It wasn't like, oh look, she's a woman, she's stronger and better. It's like, nah. Mitty's good at her own thing, but she's not as great in other things like her dad. Like she can't what was it? It took her longer to cling to walls. She can't cling to walls as well, and she can't heal as fast as he does. But she gains a better spider sense and later on a secondary ability, which is a mutation.
Yeah, that's kind of neat though.
Oh, I can nerd.
Oh, that's the book that John Byrne started?
No.
Right? No?
No, he did something called I think he did year one, but this was DeFalco, Ron Friends was on it. Actually, Patrick Olive was on it first. And then Ron Friends took over and they kept on together. And it started out as a what if. And then they included the what if as a 1/2 issue. And then it picked up, or 0 issue, then it picked up into the regular series. It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
It was really good.
People freaking love this. They actually they don't like showing it, and people always have rumors as to why. Some people say it's because DeFalco would get so many royalties they don't even want to acknowledge this.
Why? What's the hate for DeFalco?
I don't know. Let's see here. For once, I heard that in the 90s, when he was editor, the marketing team demanded him to just crank out shit tons of books, and he said, I'd rather this company go up in flames than publish trash. He was promptly removed from his position because he refused to publish trash. He's a man of standards.
He was the first guy to give me a portfolio review.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I have so much respect for DeFalco.
Oh, that's awesome.
He asked me if I was tracing.
Brutal.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah. Yeah, and then he gave me a card, and that's why I got Cable 12, because I started sending him samples.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so cool. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think of the whole Mark Brooks tracing accusation, Mike? You think there's any merit to that?
I have not heard about it. What is the accusation exactly?
I don't know if you followed this on Twitter. There's a back and forth with Mark Brooks and all of CG.
No.
And people started accusing him of tracing.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Mark Brooks is a lot of things, but one thing he is a fantastic artist. He doesn't have to freaking trace crap.
He is a great artist. I agree with that.
I remember one time I was at a convention. I was doing some drawing, and there was this dad who was going around with his kids, and Melissa was sitting and she was drawing next to me, and I was sitting and working on a drawing for another couple, and little kids went over and was looking at Melissa drawing. She was studying art, so she was doing really well, but it was a little rough still. And I was inking something next to her. And I said, wow, that's really good. And the kids all nodded and looked at her stuff. And then they kind of started to look at what I was doing. And I'm like, hi to the kids. And the dad said, no, we're not going to talk to her. She's tracing. And I just kind of stopped, like, everybody at the table just gasped, and I was like,
bruh, you do not say that in the middle of a convention. That is heavy insult right there. I don't know if he meant that, oh, she's tracing over her art to finish inking, or if you legitimately meant it that way, but that is one ticket to hell right there. Now, moron, you don't say that at a convention. Like, does he want to lose the kids?
I mean, I respect that he prioritized hard work and effort over taking a shortcut to having something that looks nice. But I did pick up the paper and kind of point, show back forth, point at the table. There was nothing there for me to trace. I was just drawing. And he's like, oh, okay, we can go look at her stuff now. I'm like, okay, well, thank you.
I wonder what trauma he saw beforehand.
I know, right?
Somebody, like, what?
You just watched Mallrats is the problem. Or no, Chasing Amy.
Most artists, though, they do start out tracing their favorite artists.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, started tracing.
Yeah.
I didn't start out tracing, but, I did do some tracing when I was a kid. Hell, I even sold those tracings.
It's got to be a good way to learn how to ink too, right? I mean, that's a different technique from drawing. So if you really want to practice inking technique, not having to do the sketch from the ground up, it seems like it would get you more time practicing the inks for sure.
Ooh, that is a good point.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're trying to find a style,
Yeah.
copying other people's stuff is I mean, in practice, not in like professional.
Oh, absolutely. No. But just as part of the learning process, I think we all experiment and kind of figure out how things sort of work. And sometimes you can look at something and the way one artist does it and go, oh, that's cool. And then you can try that out. And then you just realize, well, your hand kind of goes a different way with it and it just grows into something else. But I'm all for trying new things and see what works for you. But
I trace everything.
I just send
You
Elliot
draw without
trace.
It'd be more amazing if you drew without a trace.
I draw with a copy machine.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Yep, that's it. Xerox.
You gotta
go through really old comics that nobody reads anymore and paste stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like the early pop art. Like they would take the magazine ads and put them together and like, yeah, that's how we do art. Like, oh, cool.
All right, what are we drawing tonight? We're just drawing whatever. This is just a work and chat and draw stream.
Like the guy that made the soup cans. He copied some.
Yes.
Comic book page. Didn't he just copy a comic book page?
That was a different artist, but yeah, Lichtenstein. Yeah, he did I think like he had one of his kids or nephews or something like that was talking about, hey, you couldn't draw a Mickey Mouse comic because he thought the art was really good. I said, oh yeah, and then he copied a Mickey Mouse comic cover just to prove that he could. And I remember looking at it and going, yeah, the kid was right. That's not very good, but it was nicely painted and kind of a cool arrangement. But needs to practice his drawings a little bit.
And it's a kid.
That is adorable.
It's a kid.
Let's put one of these together.
I mean, I'm not good at my stuff.
Well, I went from not being able to stream my desktop to losing the audio if I go off of focus from SteamYard. So I'm having to do my artwork on a piece of paper. And I guess I'll just have to take a picture of it and send everybody.
Well, there's no competition tonight, so.
Oh, that's true. But I wanted to draw a picture, so I draw along. Do it.
I like drawing when we're all free drawing because then we can draw our own fun thing. Yeah, it's like tons of fun. We can draw what we want.
Mm-hmm. And if anybody has work that they need to be getting done too, they can keep working on it. And
that's right.
Still have company. It's great.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You sound adorable.
Mike's adorable.
Mike is quite lovely.
Oh, wait. Elliot's got that werewoman thing going.
Hey, what's up?
David says his camera is still not working. Oh, I should just tell him nobody's camera's working.
Yeah.
One has their camera. Elliot had his camera on, but turned it off, so I turned mine off because I don't want to be the only one with a face.
I'm the big blue ball.
There you go.
I feel nude with just my face on.
Oh.
I'm streaking on your channel.
Alrighty, there you go.
Freedom! Really take my shirt off.
Wow.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. Damn it!
Why are they ignoring
Can
me?
you show my totally original drawing I just did?
I need to see that.
You didn't trace it at all, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we saw that.
You're not sharing anything, Amran.
I'm not? Damn it.
It's not working for me either.
Hang on. Yeah, I completely forgot the entire stream. Great.
Anyway,
There you go.
everyone hit the button. Thank you so much for
There we go. Hey,
Totally original.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful.
Very cool.
Elliot, look.
I wanna learn.
Oh, who
I
did
did an
that?
Elliot.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
That's perfect.
That is
Now I'll just trace that.
so pretty.
Yep.
I love it. I want to learn. Teach me the ways.
You know, trace it all, see?
The
I didn't
way.
trace it at all. See, I traced it. I did trace. See,
So pretty.
No,
I
this
did
isn't
trace from
traced.
So
I'm gonna
pretty.
trace it.
You're the only one here who
Alright.
traces, right?
I really gotta go to bed, so I'll see you guys around.
All right. Thank you for coming by. Good
Bye,
night.
nerd werewoman.
All right.
Are you going to put out any more comics in the future, Mike? Or you think you're taking a little hiatus?
Oh, I'm taking a hiatus for a minute.
I know
no,
you were looking for colors.
Amaran, watch what you're showing, mister.
yeah, I'm just drawing exactly what you were showing before about that symmetry. See, there's, yeah,
It's accurate, right?
yeah.
I'm dead on. I've discovered the reality about women.
Sorry.
Big behinds and
No. It's not big. It's the shape. The shape is. It's why when somebody draws like boobs or butts that are just circles, you look at it and you go like, yeah, that's not right. Right? Because the shape is the golden ratio. If they're circles, they're implants.
Says you.
I mean, all the women in Final Fantasy VII have circles, so what's wrong with that?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it's all. Man, this NFT project I'm working on is coming out. Cool. I can't wait to show people.
Nice.
But I can't show you now.
I got my first angry comment.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What was it?
I'm so disappointed that you're doing NFTs.
Oh.
I said, yeah, well. But I had the whole debate about actually I was talking to someone else about NFTs and they say, yeah, but isn't it like really bad for the I was like, look, man, the whole conversation is being had on your phone using platforms that have nothing but thousands of servers to accommodate billions of users all over the planet. You're gonna sit here and give me a hard time about NFT. Turn off YouTube, and then we can start talking. He's like, oh, that's a good point. I said, yeah, I know. I thought about it a lot.
Who's drawing right now? Is it Armoron?
It's Armoron.
Nice.
Trying to get my stream banned.
He's wearing a bikini. And it's
see
a
what
girl
face-
from Dress Up Darling. No one knows what that is. So
No, I don't.
the new anime show that totally destroyed Attack on Titan.
Oh, huh. Is it an action cartoon?
Nope.
Okay.
Is it
With a name like that,
It's a rom-com.
oh,
Slice
cool.
of life, slice of lifestyle. You haven't heard of it?
No.
My Dress Up Darling.
That kind of sounds cool. Is it on any of the streaming services right now, or?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Funimation.
Ah.
Which one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
It is now because Crunchyroll and Funimation have merged.
What?
Get
Didn't we
all
already
the-
have this
all the
conversation?
exclusives.
All right, go ahead. Have the conversation again. Nobody cares.
I don't think we thought they talked about it merging though, did we? Well, we talked about their blunders.
So now, yeah, if you have a Crunchyroll subscription, you can watch all the Funimation stuff on there now.
Well, now we know.
And if you have a Funimation subscription, you can get a free 60-day trial on Crunchyroll.
So wouldn't you be better off with Crunchyroll than Funimation?
Yeah.
Oops.
All right. All right.
But yeah, it's the show. It's about cosplaying mainly. A girl who wants to get into cosplaying, and she's yeah, it's pretty funny, pretty fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, the drawing's very pretty. What kind of tablet are you using for the digital inks on this? It looks like your lines go down pretty quickly.
Wacom,
Ah,
classic Wacom into us.
nice.
The old one. It's about 20 years old now.
Really? And you've still got the drivers for it?
Yeah.
Ugh, cool.
Yeah, my drivers died, and then my Cintiq was useless because they wouldn't update it, and I couldn't go back to the old drivers.
Ugh, yeah, it's so sad.
It should be illegal.
Yeah, it should. What can you
Especially when you pay
do?
so much money for those things, even back then.
Scam artists, I call them.
It's a scam. I don't want to get a new one of these. I like my old one.
I just want my old one to work.
I know. I mean, okay, I had one of those like little nib thing is kind of worn down to almost nothing, but you can still kind of get a line out of it, and then the drivers just stop working. And you're like, well, now what?
You definitely need a driver.
Yeah.
Hey, Elliot, the grittiness on the screen, it wore off after like a couple days, so it's got that nice, less gritty
Cool.
texture now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's the best. It's the best.
I know.
It takes like 2 nibs to get through that.
But Elliot, you like the grittiness, right, Elliot?
I like the texture, but at the same time, the one I use is pretty good. It's just I've just been noticing that my nib is grinding down pretty quick. But I've been doing a lot of more drawing lately. And whenever I'm like trying to figure stuff out, I press harder. Like I'm still like I get like what am I trying to say? Like I just resort to I don't have a carefree stroke or anything. Because I'm still trying to figure stuff out. So I notice that about myself. But suffice it to say that it still works. I bought an extra pack just in case. Preparing for the apocalypse. I'm all ready. When the zombies come.
You buy the official ones though, right?
Huh?
You buy the official nibs?
Yeah.
How much are they?
They're only $20, not that much more.
How much for 4?
I think they do work. I think they are more durable, but I can't.
$20 for 4 for a 4-pack?
For a 4-pack, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not too bad. I mean,
yeah, it's only $6 more than what I pay.
I've made money with this stuff, so it pays for itself.
How long does a nib usually last you?
It just depends on how aggressive I am. It's because I have I use a paper-like screen protector.
Oh.
So it has a subtle texture to it.
Hmm.
And
that's when it's brand new, it grinds the crap out of your nib.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I use those too. I prefer writing on something that feels a bit more like paper.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun when I write. I might do my note stuff.
Oh, cool.
But when I'm like trying to solve a problem creatively, like on paper or on screen, I tend to like it's a subconscious thing. I don't even realize I'm doing it, but I noticed it recently. I said, "Oh man, I'm pushing hard." Or when I'm painting, I'm not that comfortable with this, so I find myself grinding. My hand hurts a lot more. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I actually have I bought this thing I could put onto the Apple Pencil. It's this kind of like it's like what tattoo artists use. It simulates the grip of a tattoo machine.
Whoa.
So it's got big fat.
So it's ergonomic.
Yeah, it's much more ergonomic. Absolutely. But it feels like you're drawing with one of those tattoo machines. You know, it has that big metal part, but this is all rubber.
Isn't that, would that be kind of heavy though? I feel like that might kind of hurt your shoulder after a while, or is it?
No, I mean, my shoulder is hurting lately. I've also developed tennis elbow too. So crazy.
Oh no!
I'm in pieces right now.
Oh,
It's all good.
yeah, I kind of get that. I had kind of an issue with that a while ago. I ended up getting my phone. It's like a little note, I have a Note 9, and I found a program that lets you cast like your computer onto your note, and you can use it like a tablet, and it weighs like 8 ounces. It's really really light, so I can just hold that in my left hand and draw with my right hand. And I work kind of in smalls anyway, just the habit I've had since earliest days, and that took care of a lot of the issues I was having with like stiff neck and kind of bad shoulders when I was drawing for a really long time, and it'd just be like, okay, now I can't straighten my head quite right, like just bad. But I found that worked out really well for me. So if weight is an issue on something like that, and I suppose everybody has their own approach and things that can work for them, but I always have to try and share what I found worked for me and help me feel a lot better when I was drawing. So I want everybody to feel better. So
oh yeah.
It reminds me, I found an ad on Facebook where they're advertising those chairs where it's like a giant workstation. It looks like a sci-fi, like a gunner's chair, where it actually leans all the way back, where you're prone backwards, and then the screen is above you, and you're looking.
Oh
up
wow!
And there's like an armrest where you can rest your arm and use the tablet.
It's
like laying down on your back, and I go, that would be. I wonder how that would work though. I mean, looking up, drawing, and looking upwards. You're laying down, and your headrest is there. But
it sounds kind of fun. I don't know. It sounds like you said, like from a sci-fi movie or something like that. Like if you had a lot of monitors, you could put one up and on your left and on your right.
The only downside is though I could see myself falling asleep sitting there laying there.
Well, that's not necessarily bad. You can keep a blanket on your lap and then you're straight to work in the morning, right?
Yeah, when it's time to go to sleep, it's time to go to sleep.
There you go.
I would definitely be waking up and I'm like, oh, what time is it? No.
You can think like that.
Sleep and a bit.
Speaking of pain relief, let me get that whiskey.
Yeah, I was thinking about going and getting mine too. So, well, Red, what else is going on in your world?
I mean, life stuff, which is, what it is. I've got to present in the morning. But as far as YouTube goes, there's a lot of fun things going on. I've got a bunch of reviews happening. Had some fun streams. Testify being gone has kind of like changed the tone, I think, of a lot of streams.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's just less open drama that happens. And
well, he was the drama engine.
Yeah. So I don't know if you keep up with any of that stuff. I mean, it's all silly anyway. But JDA recently had his campaign shut down. His whole account actually shut down on Indiegogo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because he was doing parodies of Liam, and so Liam. Yeah, Liam filed like I think 5 or 6 complaints against him.
I'm not affiliated with him.
Why would you do? Oh my gosh, John.
But then the last one, John showed the DMCA complaint on a stream, and it had Liam's address on it because it was a legal document. So, yeah, Indiegogo got wind of that, and they shut down his account totally.
Wow.
He's now off of Indiegogo.
Holy cow.
Who's this?
John Delarose. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. There's certain things. I mean, that's a certain lack of self-awareness there because Liam's going to do that. It's the same reason I don't even talk about Preston, Well, among many other reasons, but it's like I don't want to deal with litigious or people who take spiteful actions like that. It's not worth the hassle.
Yeah.
John knew better because he knew who he was doing it to.
He struck your channel too, didn't he?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, like, you know,
it's just
I
not
guess it's
worth
content.
it to me. I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess if you're just constantly looking for content, that's a struggle.
There's
willing to.
There's a fad in like a bunch of channels to like just EFAP Liam streams, and there's at least 3 or 4 channels that just do that regularly, and that's all their content. So
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either, but whatever. Works for them, I guess.
Does it though?
Well, there's an audience there, right? Like, I remember when Testify used to come on my show all the time, and there was an audience that would follow him around. So, you know, you'd get like 30 people on watching you live, and then you'd get 100 or so after the stream. And then when I told him don't come back, you know, that entire audience disappeared. So, like, there is this small audience that takes an active interest and looks for this kind of content.
Yeah. I'll pass on that audience.
Mm.
You're not going to have Jabba the Coach in your chat?
Apparently
not. He put out a book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with, I don't know if you know an artist, The Quaff.
I've heard of him. I think maybe I even talked to him. I don't even know. That's all.
He's
on
a
your
fun guy.
stream, right? Wasn't he on your stream?
Yeah, we just reviewed his book actually just a few days ago. But yeah, so he did a 1-page comic. It's called Nuclear Warhead Samurai, and it has 2 staples in it.
All right.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. So that's Jabba's book.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It just says staples. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't most books have staples in them?
Not when they only have one page.
It's 1 page.
Oh.
Oh, it's 1 page?
Generally, the purpose of a staple is to hold more than 1 page.
People complained about the lack of staples in his 1-page comic, so he put in 2 staples for them to satisfy their demand.
That monster. How dare he?
Fine work.
Depleting the global staple supply. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to conserve those.
Yeah. So, you know, there's always something going on, I guess.
Right.
Ethan, he came on John's stream today after John brought up the fact that Indiegogo wouldn't allow him to crowdfund there anymore. And he showed a new Comicsgate crowdfund site that's apparently near completion and getting ready to be launched fairly soon.
Well, that's weird. They wouldn't let him do an Indiegogo?
Well, because that's breaking contract. That's breaking terms of service when you're doxing other creators.
Right.
Oh, okay.
They did a thing like that with Martina Markota, where her campaign was shut down for a year over that lawsuit, where her artist tried to sue for, you know, the copyright of the book that she basically conceptualized, and it had her likeness in it and everything. So,
wait, Indiegogo?
Yeah,
shut her down?
Indiegogo shut her down over that. Yeah. So like they kind of get involved in things that happen, I guess, outside of the site, because something in that terms of service says that you have to be a good community member to be able to crowdfund there. So.
Well, I won't be using them for a while, so I don't care. I sell things I don't have to ship now.
There you go. That is
it's much easier.
Is it still as good as like when you launched the NFTs? Are you still like ramping up on that, or? Has it kind of settled in?
I'm working on different projects now, and setting up to do to launch another project of my own, but it's free. It comes with the previous project, so it's really intended to sell out the previous project. Because I have been selling them, but it's like we've got a long ways to go before we're completely sold out. But all in all, yeah, man, it's been a phenomenal half a year. Just building new contacts, building new fan bases, or a fan base. Working with different projects that are partnering so that we can bring more awareness to the frat house.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So we get I'm partnered with this. Well, I did the artwork for Meta Bounty Hunters. It's another project. And so, yeah, we get people coming in from their community to the frat house. And then I'm also doing the same thing with TCG World, which is a metaverse that I'm actually working for. And then people are coming in from their project. Because I before I started working with either of these guys, I was like, I don't, it's like if I'm going to do any work for you, the purpose will be to promote the frat and my projects. And, like partner in a partnership sort of a scenario, not just, I don't need to do work for hire, work for anybody.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, that's cool. I
Yeah.
remember you were working on a game because I remember seeing the little dragons that you were designing. Is that the Metaverse game that you were working on, or is that a different project?
TCG World. Yep.
Ah. So how's that been? Is it coming
It's been
along?
good. Oh yeah, yeah. They're doing phenomenally well. It's going to be the best metaverse out there. I think, bar none. I don't know. I haven't seen Facebook's meta or what they're doing, but this is like, it's not just a metaverse. Like most of these metaverses, there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Right? You just go in and like, oh look, stuff. But this is actually a metaverse with fully developed out gameplay and multiple types of gameplay. So it's like,
nice.
The idea is like, anybody who wants to come to this metaverse is going to find something that interests them. And if there's not, it's like we can develop it because it's a cool thing working with like the CEO of this company. Because if I just get an idea for like gameplay or whatever, I can just be like, hey, how about if we do this? And if he's not doing it already, he'll consider it, or he'll be like, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great hearing somebody who's like, because it's such an interesting kind of technology. It's cool to hear from people who are like, well, what can we make this do? Like, what can we create with it? So that's kind of nice.
Like, it's a blank slate. You can literally hire programmers to do anything in this world practically.
Very.
Is it still hot, even though like crypto is tanking right now everywhere?
Crypto, yeah. Usually, what happens, or at least what happened last time in the crypto bear market, is like the games and the metaverse stuff. That's the stuff that started to take off.
Right.
So like the money doesn't just disappear from the crypto sphere; it moves around, and like it starts going like Sandbox, one of the earlier metaverses. It went from like 3 cents to like $3, I think, over the span of not very long, just a few weeks. Because people who believe in this space, but they still think that we're going to head into a bear market, they don't want to put their money into cash because they know the U.S. dollar is trash. So they look for other things to invest in. So it's like it all just kind of moves around in there.
Because like I heard one guy, he's like a billionaire. He was saying he said he could put money in the bank, but at the end of like a year or half a year, you're losing money because the devaluation of the money. And so what put it into crypto made sense for him because he put it into Bitcoin because it's like he's not going to be losing money just sitting there, right? Not as much as I guess he's consistently. You're losing money in the dollar. It's going down, especially right now, but it fluctuates. I guess ups and downs, right? Bear market, bearish and bullish. But I believe because I believe they're intentionally trying to drive the crypto down because it's a, it's decentralized, but it's still like it's still speculative, right? Market in a way, kind of like
Sure.
So I mean, all the stuff going on right now, like what is it? The this administration now is even trying to come against crypto, but they're
No,
using,
actually,
you know,
the executive order today was actually pretty bullish. It was
Really?
one of the points of the executive order was, I mean, loath as I am to say anything positive about this administration. They said, how did he? I don't remember how it was phrased, but it was basically they want America to be a leader in this space. Like they're pretty much aware that they're not going to stop crypto. So if they can't stop it, if you can't beat them, join them. That's kind of how the.
Does it sound like he was trying to like clamp down on Russia so that they can't do crypto, right?
I don't know about that part. You could be right.
I mean, is it feasible for them to track everybody who's on the blockchain? Is that even? Yeah, is that even possible? Because it sounds like that's what they want to do. Like the thing in Canada where they tried to get all the wallets to restrict people from accessing their crypto. And I don't know how they're going to do that unless you actually can identify every single.
They couldn't. Did you see the response from the company that they tried to tag?
Yeah. They said there's no way
take a flying leap,
to actually do that. Right.
They're like, yeah, that's the whole point of this stuff. You can't.
This, what you're trying right here, this is why we did this. So you can't.
Well, can't
Thanks
and
for letting us test
impossible,
that out.
though. Right? Like maybe they want the technology to be able to do that. So is that what the regulation is all about?
I don't know. I'd have to take a deeper dive into what the executive order said, but that was just sort of the gist of it that I got.
Because I was saved the link. I didn't get to read it yet, but it was like on Twitter.
Pablo says the plan is to make it uncool by liking it.
Well,
yeah, it seemed like they were trying to shut down a backdoor for Russia, and that was really the intent there.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, when I heard that part, I was just like, yeah, good luck with that.
Right.
You couldn't even get the truckers to. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Someone was saying one world currency incoming. Bro, the USD has been the one world currency for 30 years, 50 years. Ever since 1971, they took us off the gold standard. The USD has been the one world currency.
Thank you, Nixon.
Yep.
The hell was he thinking?
I don't know. There was a rumor, I even posted it, that Russia was going on or Putin was putting the ruble on the gold standard. And I was like, that's genius. I mean,
yeah, well, they've been replenishing their gold stores.
I haven't seen it anywhere else other than a couple of websites, so I don't think it was real. What'd you say, Walren? Well read.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, well, I was saying that they have been replenishing their gold stock. They've been purchasing for a long time, and there's a lot of speculation about what's actually in Fort Knox because they haven't allowed an audit in ages.
Because there ain't no Fort Knox.
And they apparently hold gold for other countries since World War II, and a lot of them have been asking for it back, and they're only giving them some. So, yeah, Germany, for example, like they're not getting everything they're asking for. So I don't know. Who knows where the gold is right now?
It's up Hunter Biden's nose.
Yeah, right. Well,
oh, that's what they're doing on the Bloomberg article. They said that they didn't get into details about it, but they said the plan is they want to start carving out roles for agencies across the government, from the State Department to the Commerce Department to handle cryptocurrencies. So they're trying to figure out how to regulate because they're thinking the sanctions they have on Russia, they think they might try to sidestep those by using cryptocurrencies. So they're trying to think of ways to.
They're gonna have to think fast.
Not sure they're great at that.
Oh, man.
Well, I read that Coinbase restricted access to their Russian clients. So
Yeah,
a lot of the
Coinbase is centralized. So
yeah. That's why I got more than just them. I have one from there, but then I use a different one too because I'm like, I want something that they can't touch. Then I want to buy an island. It'll be made out of like inner tubes and plank wood, but floating.
That'd be cool though.
Wasn't it like Google? They actually were doing that. They were trying to build their own like free floating like base that was free from government taxes or something like that. Or I don't know. I think.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't one of the April Fool's Day jokes.
No, I saw some like they had some schematics that they're talking about actually having their offices offshore. It's weird. I don't know. That was a few years ago. Now, but what is it? No, that was Bezos. He bought a space shuttle. Let's say they're just going to go to space.
Did you ever see that Tim Curry from what was it? Was one of the games they were talking about? One of the few places that hasn't been affected by capitalism. Space. It was so over the top.
What is that?
Space commies.
Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to remember which game it was. I didn't play it, but I saw the clip before, and it's just so you could tell he was cracking up while he was delivering it. But instead of doing another take, they just went, "No, that's good. It made us laugh." And like, "Oh, okay, that was your best take." The one where he's literally, "Okay, that's awesome." So
that's a comic dying to be made. Space commies.
Yeah.
Commies in space.
There isn't one yet. There are
Space
No.
Nazis.
There's pigs in space from the Muppet Show, but those are more capitalist, right?
It's about police space force.
Commies in space.
Did you see that?
What do you mean there's no more potato to drive the propulsion system? Get the vodka.
Put that in the repulsion system.
What's up, Elliot?
Crank the wheel.
What's up, Elliot?
No. I was.
You had something to say. Say it.
I didn't have anything to say. I was trying to contribute to the humor.
We're all listening, comrade.
I'm an
no
idiot.
secrets.
No secrets.
You will say what was on your mind. We send you to Gulag.
There's no secrets here.
Oh, sorry. I just got a picture of my drawing and I'm trying to figure out how to send it. But every time I end up clicking on anything besides StreamYard, it cuts off the audio. So I'm like, oh no, I can't. So I'm trying to figure out, the StreamYard doesn't like me very much. So how can I send it to you? Yeah.
So you're trying to show an image?
Yeah. I did a drawing.
Or you just send it to the Discord.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd like to show it.
Okay.
Or you can share it from the Discord.
All right. The StreamYard seems to like you guys just fine. Let me see.
For those using Clip Studio, did you know that you could use, instead of just using the eraser tool, you could use your paintbrush tool, and instead of the ink, you can use just a clear palette, and it acts like an eraser.
Yes.
I didn't even know that. I just found
I
that out.
don't use Clip Studio.
Yeah, it's that little grid bar beneath the two colors. You just click on
It's
that.
like a thin one.
Yeah, you just click on that, and it's like makes everything transparent.
Yeah, it's awesome. I found that out like maybe a month ago, and I was just like, I love this.
We lost Amy.
Well, she's off uploading something to the thing. Let's go see if she's I don't see it. Where would she post it? Draw along? She probably post it in the draw along, right? We don't even have a draw along tonight. Although Juan posted a werewoman.
Did he?
Cool.
Here is the werewoman. Go Sonic. Thank you, Juan. Always a pleasure.
So that's like a were man, a woman who was bitten by a man, and during a full moon turns into a dude.
It was very inappropriate.
Bitten when it wasn't requested. There's Amy's. There it is.
Oh,
that's
sweet.
great.
I like that.
If anyone else wants to post anything in the draw along, feel free. She said Werewolf Women Awareness Sonic movie or something like that. I think it was.
Nice.
Happy Werewoman Appreciation Day, everyone.
Is a Sonic flavor to her, right? Sonic.
And there she is. Tell us about the illustration, dear Amy.
Oh, I was just thinking we were drawing on like what would be fun to draw. I didn't really have a lot of plans. They were talking about where ladies, where women ladies, and we started talking about where women. So I'm like, okay, I'll do a werewolf lady, and then we started talking about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and then I was like, and then just kind of started changing the shape of the eyes. I'm like, oh, she's really cute. So you have a big old bow, and I'm like, oh, she's fun. So I just
now you have your own character.
I guess so.
There you go.
Someone was saying that if you type in your name and the hedgehog, you're going to come up with somebody's OC already. And so they're like, oh, let's see what someone's already designed as whatever. I mean, my name's Amy, so if I enter Amy the Hedgehog, I always come up with Amy Rose. But if I'm not Amy the Rose, then I can be this little guy, girl.
Who's Amy Rose?
Hey,
Amy Rose?
Don't assume it's gender. You never assume a werewoman's gender.
That's
Well,
a
she's got the
weird
little ashes
thing.
in the bows. I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
Oh yeah.
Assuming its gender is like silver bullets to a werewoman.
I thought that was vampires were stakes.
Stakes in the heart.
Yeah, and werewolves are silver bullets.
And you can't stake a werewoman because they're vegans.
Well, that's true.
Oh, I get it.
No stakes for them.
Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the vegan. Unless you're a werewoman because you're a vegan.
Yeah, you can't. But that's all right.
Hey, my cat ate another rabbit last night.
Oh no!
What is it with your cat?
I don't know.
How big is
Where
your
are all
cat?
the rabbits coming from?
He's like the
We have
Jason
rabbits
Voorhees
in
of the
the-
neighborhood.
No, in the neighborhood. This one was a baby, though. You want to see a picture? I took a picture.
Oh my god.
Well, like after?
Yeah.
After it was done with it?
Yeah, I think we ate like 2/3 of it this time, though.
Oh.
Let's see, I got pictures of me and Matt, dead baby rabbit.
So,
all right,
Frankenmoney.
I think a picture of you and Matt might be nicer.
Camera.
Oh my
Let's go
god.
full screen on the.
Where was this?
It's right outside my front door. He just drops off the. Let me turn the.
It's like a gift to you, right? He eats half
Yeah,
of it.
he's like, here. No, because you know what he did? He sat there in front of my door eating this friggin' thing.
It was a good idea at the time.
He's hardcore, man. Those teeth are something else. Is he part feral cat or something?
I don't know. We got him at the pound, or we got him at the. Look, there's a liver. I think it's a liver. Some intestine.
This image is triggering me.
That's next week on Drawn and Quartered.
Next week on Drawn and Quartered. It's rabbit season.
Oh no.
That's great. All right, stop my cam. So yeah, that's is that 2 rabbits this week?
Oh my goodness.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
2.
We gotta just stop buying this thing food.
I am going
Yeah,
nowhere
man, he
near
got
your
all the
house,
way
Mike.
down to the hips on this one. Remember last time he was like he only made it down like to the stomach area.
That was a practice run.
Yeah, he starts at the head. How do you start with the head?
As someone who self-identifies as a bunny, I feel very threatened right now.
Aw. I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
Bunny.
say,
Are you a were bunny?
saw his profile picture.
I will be.
So that's the exciting thing from this morning. Man, I should have thrown that thing. Last time I threw it into the bushes because I didn't want to deal with it. We got a lot of vines in our front yard, so I can just throw things in there and they disappear and rot. I'm pretty sure I have some valuable stuff in the vines somewhere because my JoJo used to like just throw random things over the deck. And,
But it seems like there'd be some scary stuff in there. You might not want to try and get that treasure out.
There's some mice, some rats, at least half a rabbit.
Oh no!
Or 2.
The smell.
Whatever else is in there, don't forget what's guarding it. Ugh.
Yeah. Where are Kevin's were pigeons? Kevin is having a bit of the he's having some technical issues with his health. So
I'm sorry, Kevin. Get better soon.
yes,
We're all praying for you.
indeed. Yeah, our family was dealing with something like that last week or 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was nothing major. It sounds like Kevin's is worse, but I don't want to
yeah.
share his woes.
Yeah. Well, you can still make a speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm. Not like that rabbit.
No, not so much that
He's
time.
okay.
Rabbit won't be doing anything
okay.
speedily anymore.
Yeah, no, he's in bunny heaven now. So there you
And I'll
go.
tell you what, I much prefer the half a rabbit that Max leaves to our old cat Sasuke. He just left a baby rabbit on my doorstep one time that he had like broken the neck of.
Oh
It
no.
was just this little baby rabbit panting and unable to move. So I had to finish the job myself. And I'm like,
Oh.
I want to kill baby rabbits. It's not what I signed up for.
No. My goodness. Our cat one time he gets covered in dust, and I can never figure it out because he's an orange and white cat, but he's almost more white than orange. But anyway, he gets covered with dirt sometimes, and it makes his little paws all gray. And I'm like, what in the world are you getting into, Momo? Like, I'm not sure how he does. But anyway, I came back one time, and he was at the back window, and he was like, "Roar!" I'm like, what? And I kind of looked back there, and he had a little mole holding it in his mouth. And it was just kind of like the mole's kind of like wiggling its feet around and arms like, hey, hey. And I'm like, Bobo. He's like, meow. In front of saw us, and he opened his mouth, the mole fell down and it kind of crawled off and went and burrowed off. He's like, my mole is getting away. But we were there getting ready to open the door. He's like, I'm coming inside now. And I'm like, okay, I didn't want a mole running around the house, but at least now I know why you're covered with dirt all the time.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If Max was out there killing the moles and the gophers like he should be, I'd be a little happier about it.
He likes the sweet, innocent things.
I know. Those gophers go underground. These rabbits are easy.
Those rabbits are fast though too, aren't they?
Not fast enough for Max.
Yeah, he hasn't said not fast enough.
I don't think. Oh, goodness.
Max is a killer.
Makes me think of the Lost Boys movie. Remember that? The Kiefer Sutherland, where
The what?
Michael's like, "You tried to make me a killer."
Oh,
You are a killer. That's what that cat was trying to do with you, Mike. He's trying to have you take part in the escapades, death.
no, he doesn't. Max doesn't. That was Sasuke.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sasuke.
Yeah.
Was is Max an older cat or is he kind of a kitten too? I feel like cats usually calm down a little bit when they get a bit older.
Oh, hey, look, I got some from Jiminy
Oh,
Cricket.
he's younger. I think.
No, Max is, how old is Max? Like 4 or
A
5
year?
years old?
Oh, really?
5 years old, something like that.
Oh.
This
We're
is
pigeons.
from Jiminy Cricket. Work in progress.
Oh, that looks amazing, Jiminy.
Oh, nice. Watchmen?
Oh, Jiminy.
Watchmen.
Where Watchmen?
Where? Okay, that totally works. What neat tones. Like the black.
Jiminy's a
and-
great artist. Definitely a
Yes.
fan of his stuff.
He keeps doing the draw-along pictures that were done in 2 hours, but not the same 2 hours where everybody else was drawing. So
Vic says, "Oh crap! Yes, Testify died. Ain't that a trip, Mike?" Well, I don't know if it's a trip, but it's sad.
Is that person young too?
Testify?
Yeah.
He was 40.
Yeah.
It was expected though. Testify had tons of health issues for like a long time.
oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So it's difficult for the family, no matter what. You're never really ready.
Yeah.
Well, the family.
Family.
It's about family.
Family. Yeah. Anybody talk to his wife lately?
Not lately. They were talking to her on Discord a lot, and then she came on stream a few times.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, she's the one who announced it. I think they had like a final episode dedicated to him, and she was on there, talked about what it was like at the end.
Bless her heart.
I can't believe he was streaming from the hospital bed.
Oh.
Yeah, that was when he had pneumonia.
Oh wait, so I just saw on Twitter it was a picture. Do you have reddish hair, like long hair? Or
No, he was bald.
oh, is he Mexican, like, or?
No, he's a whitey.
Okay.
Did he have one leg?
Was
Was he a pirate? Just keep asking things.
That might know him. No, I was wondering.
That bunny's gonna know.
We have a third eye.
What?
Do you know many pirates?
Some people like act like pirates, but
Well, there you go.
oh, speaking of which, people who aren't part of the 21st century or the 20th century, I was watching. I bought the movie Patton. With,
Oh yeah, I just watched that a couple months ago.
Oh really? Yeah, I did. I've
Yeah.
never seen the whole thing. I was watching. I go, I got to watch this with my brother because he's gonna like this with the dialogue and everything, and the opening of it. Where he's like giving that speech to all the men. And he's like, my God, I really feel sorry for those Hun. He goes, I really do. He goes, because we're not just going to kill them. We're going to rip out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. And I'm like, whoa.
You should name your cat Patton, Mike.
Yeah, there you
For what
go.
it does to those bunnies.
Little Patton.
I'm gonna name him Elmer.
Oh,
cute.
I don't know about cute.
It's a fun name, Elmer.
Mike,
Is he's okay after eating those things though? He's not like sick or anything. He's like,
No, it's fine. Natural meal, man. What's up, Elliot?
I got a bolt, man.
You passing out?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take care of you tomorrow on the thing we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy.
Good night, Elliot.
Actually, you know what? It's 9:14. I'm just gonna wrap it up because
Yeah, of course.
yeah, it's about that time. But, Elliot,
Yes, sir.
why don't we tell everyone how to follow and stuff?
Yeah, you can come over to Instagram and check out Elliot Fernandez _art. I forgot what it was. And I'm gonna be going on in the morning. During the day, I'll be doing more live streaming now for Doom Kicker. So if you guys want to check it out. I also do every night 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check it out there. I do now that I'm going to be doing more live streaming during the day of working on the book. the nighttime will be more like a follow up and just kind of touch base with everybody to just continue the tradition of working on the book. Other than that, I don't do anything on YouTube, so really Instagram is everywhere. Everything I do right now until future notice. There you go.
I did not know you could stream on Instagram. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could check out a lot of the older videos on IG. It's another tab on the Instagram.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. Awesome.
Yeah, check it out.
Kelly.
Do it.
Do
All
it.
right.
Do the thing.
Moving along, Matt Carson.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter.
That's so
under-
cute.
Is it Carson Mast? And also on YouTube, where I do a live stream every Monday at 12 noon Pacific time, and I draw like modded and sketches, but mostly modded pages. I've been trying to just do my pages, and people watch me do that. We just kind of hang out for an hour or two and then chat. But and then I post up the art mostly on Twitter, so check that out.
Awesome sauce.
Oh, and I also do NFTs.
Also doing NFTs.
Yeah.
Funky
You want to
Monkey
custom?
Saddles.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Is that what the link is, or is that just for fun?
Oh no, this is the custom for somebody for the
The Link Monkey.
yeah. the
Oh,
Link
it's
Monkey.
so cool. That looks great.
Thank you. Thanks, Ian.
All right. Amaran.
Yeah, you can find me on DeviantArt and on Twitter and Patreon. Just doing fan arts and stuff like that. Lately, I haven't been drawing too much because Elden Ring has been taking up most of my time.
Excellent use of your time, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Remember,
Please,
golden ratio. Golden ratio. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Amy.
Hey. Well, let's see. If you want to check out anything I'm up to, you can always check out our website, unseenkingdom.com. We're going to be posting some of our socials up there, and we just finished up our new game engine. So hopefully we'll be getting some more demo-y stuff and some screens put together soon. But you always run into hiccups with these kinds of things. So we'll see. We'll do our best. That's what we're up to. And otherwise, sometimes I do coloring and stuff, and I play a game on Middle-earth Storytime. So that can be fun to go check out too. So those are probably the two biggest places you can get in touch with me if you want. And otherwise, I draw here every Wednesday when we get the chance, and Thursday too on the fan edition. So yep, that's what I'm up to.
Don't forget the fan edition, everyone. That's is that back on Chester's?
Yeah. Last week he was on business, so there wasn't a show last week. But I think there's going to be this week, but I don't know what the theme's going to be yet. So we'll see. It might be Jeff's book. I'm not sure.
Right on. And well read. Whoop. I removed him instead of making him solo.
Oh, got canceled. You can find me anywhere, unless you're a cat, in which case you will never find me. But catch me on Well Read Comics, my YouTube channel. We review comics and interview creators, hang out, listen to music. We have a good time. Tomorrow we're doing a spoiler review of The Batman with Dan Fraga, Camel Moon, and Joe Catapano.
Wow.
Sunday we're reviewing Vestry, and next week we'll be reviewing Charlie's London, and hopefully she'll be on for a little interview. So.
Oh, Charlie's London's done, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Got her book and got an interview and a review all set up. So looking forward to doing that.
Awesome. Very good, very good. I like Charlie's. All right. Well, that's it. I am the big blue ball. If you're here, then you have been blessed by this menagerie of artists and critics. Okay, one critic. Well, everybody's a critic. Anyways, God bless us all. Have a great night. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.